15 base.
Oh, jeez Louise. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to apologize for that nice long run we just had after the whole shutdown of the computer system. It does show me that my player, well, at least my players aren't listening to me. We've had no sound since we got back on.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
what?
Oh boy.
Oh, my Lanta.
So, yeah, all that fun conversation that we just had was useless because we had no sound.
It was mysterious. It was useful
Yes.
to us.
Well, it was useful to my players, but it was not
I was
useful
gonna
to the
say
viewers.
we actually like stayed in character for the most part in the shop. It became not normal for us.
So, when we get back from our break, we'll
To give a
have
little summary.
somebody give you a bit of a summary of what just went down. And I do once again apologize. I don't understand
No.
why the mics were cut off when the whole thing froze up because they were on when I shut it down, and usually they stay on when I bring it back up when it's done that way. But technical difficulties, gotta love them. Back in about 10
Yep.
minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't go too far.
All right.
Oh, well, that's nice. My be right back sign. There it goes. All right, we're back, and we actually have sound this time. So, how about my two shoppers who went shopping can give us a little bit of a recap of what happened when nobody else could hear what was going on?
Well, after we went to the docks to see how long ship would take to get us around the corner and up to on, we decided, flying would be quicker. So went to go shopping. We picked up several goodies that would actually help us out in the long run.
Why have one folding boat when you can have two?
Yes, we picked up a second floating boat because just in case one gets destroyed.
Because we make really good decisions out in the field. That's why. Really, really solid, well thought out, no
Yes.
repercussion plans.
We have lost a couple of.
Boats in the past if you've been watching us.
One or two.
Yeah, two. And then, of course, we were on the dome ship, and that almost blew up on us.
Yeah.
Picked up a cloak of protection, picked up some healing ointment, picked me up another shield, picked up some
Tentacle rods.
tentacle rod, a horn of. No, what the hell is that called?
Not a horn.
You got
Pipes.
Pipes of
of
Frightened.
haunting. And I think that's about it.
Did you get the flask? No, we couldn't afford it.
No,
Right.
no, that was 50,000. Plus, I'm thinking about heading over to the temples to see if my church may have something that I could borrow or purchase from them.
Maybe make a donation.
Well, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they
Yes.
have
Thank you, Ryan.
an
We did.
amulet devotion or amulet devotion that might help with my spells coming up against this cleric. Or not cleric. Lich.
All right, so like I said, as you guys walk out of the store, you notice a bunch of street urchin and children are just crowding around this bird.
How close are we to the potion shop on this part?
It's probably a few stores down.
You what?
A few stores down.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the bird. I'm gonna chuckle. I'm gonna walk to the potion shop.
Yeah.
He could get out of it if he wanted. He could shift.
How long were you guys in the store?
Not long. Probably about
half an
20
hour.
minutes or so. Yeah.
Half an hour? Okay.
This is potion ship. The potion ship. Potion shop this way, this way, this way, that way. Which direction?
4 shops in one direction.
Well,
Okay.
the market is here.
Yeah, so it's in the
So
market.
it's one of
still.
those buildings there. If you want me to point
Okay.
out the exact building for you instead of using your, imagination, it'll probably be this little green building right here.
Yeah,
So
it's-
you're looking for Naga's secrets?
Well, I was just wondering if it'd be in the direction of the temples.
it's 4 shops. It's not going to be far out of the way. You don't have to come if you don't want to.
Okay, well, I'm gonna run to the temple. I just didn't know if you needed some money to help with potions or something.
I have a decent amount on me, and if there's anything I can't afford, we can always go back.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll run up to there and I'll meet you back here, I guess. If you want to do some window shopping or.
Yeah, if I get done first, then I can grab the town griffin, evidently, and go towards your way.
I'll just make my way towards Belfie and then sit out front of the potion shop she's in.
Uh-huh.
You know, you don't have to stay this way if you don't want to. All right. And I turn and walk in the shop. Gave him
There's
an
not much I
option.
can say.
Let's see.
But if you want to do that, since we have 2 people going towards the temple district, I can hold.
All right, so the 2 of you going to the temple district. I believe corporal punishment was the first one. What were you going up there for?
Yes.
I'm going up there to pray to Bast and see if anybody needs any help with anything.
All right. As before, you don't find an actual temple to Bast, but you do find a temple to Neutralis,
Oh, what? Oh, yeah.
a Naturalis, that is, which
Yeah.
is the closest to Bast that you know. Anything in particular you're praying for, or are you just going up there to pay your respects?
Just paying my respects.
All right.
Yeah. See if anybody needs any help with anything while we're still in town.
All right. So let's see. All right. I'll get back to that in a minute. So, brother, may I? What do you
I'm
want
going to go to the Temple of Azrael,
All right.
and I'll have my holy symbol out so they know that I'm a cleric of Azrael, and see if I can talk to the head of the
What is it?
temple.
What is it you wish?
Yes. I'm sure you all have heard about the lich that was going around kidnapping children and all that, correct?
Well, I believe we may have heard something along those lines. Yes. What of it?
Okay. Well, myself and the rest of my party, we just rescued the children, and now we're on our way to go destroy this lich. I was wondering if maybe y'all had Amulet of Devout that might help me with my connection with Ezreal to empower my spells a little bit more. That I may purchase or borrow.
You're looking for an amulet of what?
Amulet of Devout,
1, 2, 3.
whichever I can get.
Okay, where's that listed at?
It should,
It's a magic item.
wondrous item. Requires a cleric or paladin.
Interesting, because it's not in the book that I'm looking at. So I'll check a different location. Give me just a second.
I can send you the.
Nah, it's fine. I'll find it. Because I was
I
looking.
tossed the link and roll 20.
Wondrous item.
Amulet of the Devout.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
Depending on the rarity, you get that bonus to your DCs and attack spell attacks. Plus, once a day, you can use your channel divinity without actually expending your.
All right. So we'll have a 50% chance that they have an amulet here that you can get. So why don't you roll me a percentage and see if you're in the same range I am.
All right. Do you want 2d10 or d100?
Give me the D100. Okay, so let's see. Okay, he leaves, and a few minutes later, he comes back with a wooden, like a oak wooden box with carvings and stuff on it. You recognize the carving of the Yes, Rod, you weren't the only one. Dragon Queen thought the same thing. Was just about to reboot her phone and realized, oh, maybe it's not hers. Who's this? Something we had happen earlier. I do apologize. But yes, he comes out with his box. He opens it up, and inside the felt lining, you see an amulet sitting there. This is the only one we currently have. I don't have one any stronger than this.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, this
you'll-
is the lowest strength available.
Okay. Would you like me to purchase? Would you like me to return it, or just make a donation to the church?
Make a donation to the church.
Okay.
In the amount of, I don't know. What is the rarity of that?
Uncommon.
Common, rare, very rare. Are the
Yeah, so we'll go with a 500 gold. Contribution might work.
All right. I will drop off 63 plat.
Okay, so more than he actually asked for.
Yes.
Alright, so you have an uncommon Amulet of the Devout.
Plus
Okay.
I have no idea what that was.
Did I do that?
I just hit that to show it to you.
Oh, okay.
It actually has a roll button next to it, so I have no idea what it's for, but it's there. Alright, so is there anything else that the church can do for you?
Maybe say a prayer. Hopefully, we can take out this lich and save the world. But I appreciate your time.
And I yours.
And I'll bow and back up until I can turn and walk out.
May your death be glorious.
As yours.
He likes you.
Alright, so. And you were just praying in the temple, showing respect.
Yep.
And
Alright.
looking for side work to help.
Yep. If they needed anything done while we're still in town, since I'm done shopping early.
Yeah,
So.
there's nothing they can think of. But, Belfie, as you're walking away from the griffin and all the children, you do catch a little tug on your belt.
On what?
On your belt, on your bag of holding side.
My hand immediately goes and tries and grab the wrist and look down.
It's not that you have to look too far down, but the person who is grabbing at your belt is a little shorter than you. Very scrawny and very dirty. Little girl, street urchin, was trying to abscond with your bag of holding that you mentioned earlier had money in it.
When I was in the store, she was in the store.
Well,
overheard you in the store.
sure
That's all right.
overheard you and may I
I'm going
talk
to
about
grab
it?
the wrist and I'm going to get a little closer to her level. And I'm going to whisper in her ear. Next time, be a little gentler. Try and untie it instead of just grab it. And never go for a twin blade. And I give her a platinum and walk away.
All right. When you mention that, her eyes get real wide.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hand her the platinum, and she looks at you with a little appreciation,
Mm-hmm.
realizing that she wasn't going to get a blade for her troubles.
Correct. She's young and learning. Do you have a name, child?
No. They just call me Runt.
Well, Runt. Good eye for something to take. I do double check while I'm talking to her. Everything's still there.
Yeah, I mean, I rolled a 14 to your 16.
Okay. Good eye on something to take, but make sure you know who you're taking from.
Okay.
I'm wearing this. Should be a giveaway.
Oh, you're pointing at your brooch in your hair.
Yeah. The barrette that you gave me
Yeah.
forever ago. Yeah. Go on.
She takes off running and disappears down an alley.
And I'll continue to the shop.
All right.
I'll just follow after Belfie and be outside the potion shop where she's at, Naga Secrets. That way, if anything happens, I'm there with her end of things.
Okay. All right. So, I'm sorry. Try that again.
He's waiting outside the potion shop in his griffin form as I go in.
Yes, I'm following her.
Yeah.
So, not completely splitting up, but I'm not going to go in the shop, obviously. I'm just going out
Yeah,
there.
and you got kids left and right wanting to know if they can, trying to see about getting on you for a ride to go flying, and
Ignore them.
you do feel that maybe a couple feathers have been plucked from your hind quarter.
Oof.
Ignoring them.
I'll come riding up on my phantom steed.
In a little while. What you did took a little longer than this little walk to the potion market or potion shop.
Yeah, because it's basically, you guys were in there for a half hour. She walked out, got tugged on, and it's just like back into the store, and you're.
Yeah.
All right, so you head into the Naga Secrets.
Yeah.
That was the supposed potion shop.
All right, so inside is a female halfling wearing brown painted combat armor. You're certain she's carrying weapons on her. Her hair is in dreadlocks, her face is full, her cheeks are rosy, and she always seems to sport a perfect smile with a twinkle in her amber eyes.
Mara, how are you?
What'd you say?
It's a good morrow. How are you?
Oh, good morrow. I thought you were calling a name. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine, lass. How are you today? What can I do for you?
Doing quite well, thank you. I am looking up to provision for a journey that might have some dangers ahead of it, and I was wondering what you might have on offer.
Well, we have a few specials today. Of course, we have our superior healing potion.
Ooh.
We have a potion of resistance, and we also have a potion of animal friendship. Do any of those sound interesting to you?
What are the details on the resistance potion?
Oh, well, I mean, we have the one for lightning and one for fire.
Interesting. And what does that run?
Well, selling those for about 280 gold apiece.
All right. And what are you asking for your superior?
Well, we have a special. I have two of those, and I'll sell them for 440 apiece.
Wow. All right. I think I will take all four of those, actually. 440.
Excellent.
088 Hold on, doing math. Not great at it.
Now, the superior healing is 10d4 plus 20.
Right. So that's 1,440, correct?
Well, I mean, sounds right.
And what does this animal friendship do?
You drink it, and it acts like the spell Animal Friendship.
All
Is that a
right.
different superior healing than the one I have?
I think you had a greater, did you not?
Yeah, you have greater.
I have a greater and a superior. You told me the superior was 8d4 plus 8.
Give me just a moment.
Let me look at my equipment.
Well, yeah. I'm sorry. You have. Let me check. I did read that wrong.
Yeah, superior is 8d4
Yeah,
plus 8.
8d4. My bad. Supreme is the other one. I apologize.
Yeah, Supremes are the 1500-ish,
Right,
right?
Yeah. Thank you for.
I appreciate it. I would have just.
Yeah, I was like, oh, geez, did I type it wrong?
Nope, that was me looking at the wrong name.
Nope. That's the joy of D&D Beyond. It would have pulled it up correctly.
Yes. All right. So. Yeah, the potion of animal friendship.
Let me take a peek at that real quick.
Well,
The spell Animal Friendship.
Yeah,
I can just post it in Roll20 since I
I have it already up.
'Kay.
Convince a beast that you mean it no harm. Okay.
yep, it'll last for. Drink the potion. You can cast the animal friendship spell. For
Last
1
for
hour, it will agitating this.
Eh. What level does is it just keeps it at first level, right?
Yeah, just first level.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll skip that one. Because I mean we have a druid.
I can cast it at will with charges.
Yeah.
From my staff.
We will also have potion of water breathing.
Ooh, you might want to pick that up.
I mean
Well, I mean,
Hopefully
it's-
nobody gets waterboard today because I didn't do it today.
mhm.
There's only like 3 of us in the thing.
Skipped it.
Yeah. No, I will take those 4 potions.
All right. Well, they're all yours.
Right. Thank
So
you.
go
I appreciate it.
Subtract the gold you had, and that seems to be pretty much all that she
She.
points out to you.
All right. Do I notice anything else that might be of interest in the shop, on the walls, on the shelves, or anything that might not fall under like the normal potion store stuff?
Nah, not right off.
All right. Then I am good. Let me change these real quick.
Let's see.
You said that was fire and then a lightning.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Very good. Have a good day.
You as well. And I will go out and go, well, shall we find the rest of our group then?
Mm.
That's a weird noise for a griffin.
Kids.
I want to ride. I want to ride. Let me ride.
Right. I'm going to hop on and we can go.
Please. I want to fly.
I'll
Don't
stand
we
up.
all?
I'll look to the
Oh.
left towards the
You suck.
not the tattoo parlor. I'll look towards the tattoo parlor and I'll look towards the temples.
Temples, I would think.
I'll start going that way.
All right. Doesn't take you too long. Once you get that direction, you do notice what you believe is Brother May riding down the street on a steed with green flaming hair around the hooves and its mane.
What a freak.
All right.
How long does Corporal spend in the prayer booth?
Well, once I find out that they don't really have anything for me to do, I'll just make my way out.
No, they always do point out that you could always give to the church what you feel acceptable to do.
I do. I'm going to donate to him because, I always do. So I'll give him 2 gold.
Go with blessings.
You as well.
So not long after you see May on the street, you see Fred too take off flying from the Temple District as well.
Yep. I won't go crazy. I'll just circle and then come down towards May.
Hey,
Just because she's on my back.
where are we off to next?
Right. I think next we should be seeing what Corporal's off to. I know she's here as well, but we should head towards the tattoo shop and see how that's going. I mean, we do have 2 people there today.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
All right.
mosey on down.
All right, Corporal, you do notice the griffin flying around and then swoop down next to a. You recognize May I's mount. I'm sure you've been around when he summoned it.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I was told to meet them at the tattoo parlor, though.
That's where we're heading now.
All right.
Okay.
Are you looking to ride or are you going to take Fred?
She's on.
Oh,
Fred.
I'm on Fred.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so it doesn't take you very long to get there, since you're all flying. Well, not all of you.
Well, I've got 100 movement speed on mine.
Yeah, so kicking up plenty
I-
of dust.
Yeah.
All right then, to the tattoo parlor.
You make it to the tattoo parlor, and once you enter in, same gentleman greets you. And you can see back behind him the dwarf steadily go on Dux's back, and you can see the half-elf female, one hand rested gently on Sarge's shoulder as she continues working on his back.
Right. I'm going to wait outside for Corporal to get there.
Well, she's flying next to you.
Before we
So
go
if
in,
she went in or not to go in.
Corporal, do you have a moment?
Sure.
I don't know, just in case you two haven't talked about boundaries and what's acceptable for your relationship.
I will
There
nudge
was-
you.
I don't care. There was some chance, and you guys may have no
A little
chasm.
harder.
That is completely fine. But I don't want you to be caught off guard, because I've been there. There may have been some coupling last night. I know that your fiance was meeting the tattoo artist up for drinks. Again, if that's within the boundaries of your relationship, happy, healthy, that's fantastic. But if it's not, you might want to have a conversation of what those boundaries are and discuss that in the future.
We're not married yet, so everything is fair.
Perfect. Just wanted to make sure. Some people,
I mean,
we're going into a big battle.
she sleeps with a Periton every night. Why can't he sleep with something?
Yeah, you know, if I saw a cute tiefling, you know, who's to say I wouldn't jump, you know?
I'm just
Right.
wanted to make sure we're going into a big battle and there can't be any tensions like that. So if a conversation had to happen, it should happen before.
Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Now walk in happy as a clam.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Just saying, you know, like gently resting on you and stuff. Just, you know.
Yeah, it's very friendly as she's finishing up your tattoo. So as you guys enter, is there anything in particular you would like to do, discuss, or say? You know.
No, I just go look at the work.
Yeah.
All right, so-
Just relate to them that hey, quickest route is Surge flying us. So,
I'll walk in. Ugh. Looking at Belfie.
depending on how soon y'all need to leave or want to leave.
Friends let friends know.
All right. So, Surge, when you come walking in,
hmm
you and I guess Belfie. Anybody else got a 16 or higher passive?
Ducks.
Yeah, Dux is higher than me
No,
right now. I
yeah.
had higher than him, but not right
Dux's doesn't matter.
now. Yes, I know.
Okay, so I don't know how mine works because mine's a base 15, but I have advantage on it because of the shield.
So that would give you
Plus
5
5.
more.
Okay.
So,
well,
yeah.
in this case, that would give you 5 more for sight. So
Okay.
this is sound. So don't worry about that. 15, we'll let that go through too. Pretty much,
Okay.
you can hear you hear snoring.
Well, I also have a trinket of noise detection, so.
Oh yeah, you're picking up some snoring going on.
Where do we hear it from?
Dux's chair.
I go smack it.
Let's save
Go
that
hit the
to
ink.
where he's back.
Can I slap his back?
Yeah, you might want to wiggle his foot or something.
Let-
Don't smack the ink.
let's wait till he's back to give you a response to that, because
Oh, I've had it done.
my mother did it to this one.
Mhm.
My wife almost hit her, but you know.
That one. Mhm.
People, setting a tattoo is not what you think it is. It's just somebody trying to be cruel. Anyway, so you're all in the tattoo parlor. You'll do notice that they don't look like they're too far from being done. Granted, it is getting a little later in the day. So, are y'all back for more tattoos, or are you just waiting on your friends to be finished?
Just waiting on friends, just to give them heads up on what we found out.
Oh, you
And
guys need to discuss some things. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. If you need anything, I'll be over here. And he goes and flips up, starts looking through a book, starts
Yeah.
doing some doodles and drawings.
So what did they say? It was going to be like 47 days to get to Ons.
yeah, and then probably what, another
No one's
3
probably
4
gonna.
days. Well, we got our own ship that we can sail through.
I had a thought. It's not the best, but I had a thought.
I get very nervous when you start a sentence like that.
Well,
Mhm.
I can get us to the coast in roughly 2 days. I can get us to Ons possibly in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Um,
that's dependent on weather, yes?
well, we could just go through the weather, but that the issue there, and the reason I didn't want to the first time is people getting lost.
All right.
So I mean, I could get us to Ons weather playing nice in about 2 days. I also had the thought we could rest up, and then it's not the best idea I've ever had, but we could go across the ocean, wind walking, and then we could unfold the boat and start from there. That'd get us a lot closer than just sailing across the ocean.
Okay.
I mean, with the water breathing as an option, that's not horrible.
Yeah, because I could cast that, then get us going, because that lasts for the entire day, and then 16 hours worth of travel.
Yeah. And then if we have to land in the water or something, I can cast water walk on everybody, and then we can unfold
Get the
the
boat
ship.
up. It's not
Or
a
I could
horrible
just
idea.
go down, and y'all could still be hanging out, and then I can just put the boat up, and everybody can land. And
You know, you started this off and it was a little nervous about where that was going to go, but that's actually a pretty good idea to get us there fast.
Yeah, it's just the fact of going across the ocean as, you know, as
With the
that.
ocean winds and stuff.
Yeah, and water walk, it's going to be, I mean, I could just straight out cast it as not a ritual if you would want that. Because
okay.
it lasts for an hour. So I could just cast it on everybody, and then we could all just stand on the water while you unfold the boat. And then we could all
Yeah.
just hop on the boat.
Well, my
Okay.
only thing with that is if there's anything in the water lurking, we're standing there like lunch.
Yeah, that's why the whole ritually casting it, it's going to take about 13
Right. If he can
minutes.
just cast it on himself easily enough.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
said,
can,
let's just do that.
yeah, because I can 10 willing creatures. So
Yeah. Because I have to come out of.
Unfold the boat.
yeah, so I could just come out, cast it on you, and then get out of dodge.
If he can
by-
cast it instantly rather than you casting it as a ritual, that's the safest and quickest way to get this done.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. While everyone else is floating above us
Yes.
as fog, you both come down and. Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, because we could come out of it. You could start unfolding the boat. I'd hit you and them and myself.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, if that sounds good to everybody else, then maybe
But-
we leave on the morrow.
But yeah, depending on how far the storm out is, we'd have to stop before the storm for sure.
Yeah, there's no question of that. It's just a matter of. Did you find out at the docks how large of an area the storm's affecting?
I mean, they were saying it was surrounding the island, and it's pretty big in and of itself. the entire
Right,
island.
but I didn't know if it was like 50 yards, a mile out from the island, how far out the storm was. They didn't tell you.
Yeah, they didn't tell us.
Yeah, that part we didn't ask, but I'm not sure either. And when I
So-
scryed on it the first time, all I saw was a storm going into it, and I can't really tell by just scrying distance.
Right.
So you're proposing we're gonna row in on this folding boat for the last stretch,
Yes.
and it
Yes.
could be a couple days at sea in the storm.
Versus trying to sail all the way there and then being a couple days at sea in the storm.
I don't suppose we have some other underwater means. I mean, I know OSS troops or commandos are often delivered by Gato submarine, and that's why they avoid weather.
I
We don't have a Gato sub, but if we can find an underwater way, that might be better.
I
Isn't
could
that a
turn someone
sandwich?
into a whale.
It's a cat.
So I think there was like a folklore about someone riding in the mouth of a whale.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta think about it for a minute, but I mean, I could turn someone into a pretty big whale. I don't know
And
how
then-
many people it can hold in its mouth per se.
Well, if we all have water breathing, could you not just hold on to the fins of the whale?
I mean, I don't
Maybe.
know if the whale's very fast to begin with. I mean, I would think it'd be similar to a horse in speed.
No, still faster than just regular swim speed.
Yeah, we could come up with some kind of large harness that has, handholds or even seat belts or something like that.
But there are still things that hunt whales.
Oh, yes, for sure there are.
Well, why don't we just make one of those?
I don't know if I can turn anyone into one of those. I
Crap,
think
which
it's
monstrosity.
limited to beasts.
Yeah,
And sadly, they haven't released some of the stuff. I mean, Challenge Rating 12 is just a cat from another book. It's a normal cat just from another book.
how about one of them swimming dinosaurs? Maybe there's a big undersea dino kind of thing.
The sperm whale I'm looking at is gargantuan. Dinosaur wise, I think the two-headed Plesiosaurus is the next. It's a challenge rating 4 versus challenge rating 8. It's even slower than the whale.
But it has two mouths, two in each.
It's only a large. Yeah, it's a
Oh.
large beast versus gargantuan. The whale's like 70 foot long.
Not forget
wow.
that you have to
Yeah.
rely on the intelligence of the creature, correct?
Yes, polymorph. You have to
You
go
cannot
off of the
rely on
intelligence.
the intelligence of a creature who eats meat to not eat you in its mouth.
But here's the thing: when I
believe that,
polymorph
doesn't-
someone, they keep their own like they have them,
Right?
just not
They
as
might
smart. So they would know
forget, they might not
the
care.
difference.
I don't love that idea.
But you're looking at a blue whale?
Sperm whale,
Oh,
because that's all that's in D&D Beyond is the sperm whale. I mean, there's killer whale, I think in there.
Yeah, orca's in there.
There's-
I've probably into an orca
yeah.
before.
How powerful is your Earth's gravity?
I mean, it literally
Good deal.
reverses gravity. See,
Right.
this building wasn't nailed down on a foundation. If it was literally just logs on the ground, I could just throw the building in the air.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If you did that underneath the boat and I would lift it up and then we do gust of wind behind
You
the
want an
sail,
airship into a storm.
Well, here's the
maybe
deal.
we
The
could
boat's
fly
gonna be.
over the storm.
It's only 100 feet high.
Well, how high
I
is
can
the
only
storm?
cast it once.
Oh, okay. That's what I was trying to figure out. If you could cast it multiple times, then we just kind of.
Yeah, and it's only a 100-foot diameter. So
Yeah.
we would, and I can't move it.
Fun as that sounds, it's the landing part that I would be worried about.
Yeah, you remember the pirates on the river?
That's what I'm thinking of in my head. Yes.
That's why we got two boats.
So you want to go 100 feet in the air, crash down into the water, destroy your boat.
That answers whether I'm getting rid of my feather fall ring, doesn't it?
I'm just trying to see if we can go over the storm instead of through it.
I don't know how tall the storm is.
That's true.
I don't think that's something we should hedge our bets on.
Yeah, and I mean, if you want to do it this way, we can be, as high up as you want, flying in the air. And then when the spell fades, I can cast it again, but we're going to fall for an entire minute after the spell fades, just to turn back into a gaseous form to keep going.
Could we, theoretically, use the gaseous form until we're outside of the storm's range, rest that night on the boat, then gaseous form in the rest of the way the next day.
Depends on how deep the storm is.
You said you had a spell to make a house thing.
Yes.
How's that
Yes.
work?
I can make a little hut that comes out from me, basically, in a 10-foot diameter or radius. And we kind of, it's going to be tight with the 5 or 6 of us.
Would it hold the boat in place, or
No, but we could anchor the boat to the rod of immobility.
well, it depends
it
on how heavy
describes-
the boat is, because
That's
it can
right.
hold
Describes the hut
8,000
as immobile.
Okay. But
Would we
it's
The
a
hut's mobile.
out
dome.
of the hut.
Yeah, but
It's,
it
it's
doesn't move.
considered on the boat if you do it on the boat.
Yeah,
So
and what
it
I'm
goes
saying
with
is,
the
if the boat moves, would we fall out of the hut?
Yes, because
No,
the
the
hut
hut
does
is
not
open.
have a bottom.
Yes, that's what I was
Technically.
wondering.
Mhm.
It's basically just a dome that protects us from the elements, and I get to decide who can walk in and out of the dome.
Yeah, and with the rod of immobility, it can hold, I think, 8,000
Oh.
pounds.
Yeah. Well,
And if there's a big wave, and the wave's strong enough to just push the boat up, and it doesn't move the rod, it's just going to bust through the boat.
It's true.
Yeah.
True.
I wasn't thinking with the waves.
Something we can do,
With the storm, we need to think about the waves.
if you want, we can make the boat. We can set the rod of immobility in the dome. And then if we can find a strong enough tent, per se, so that we're all like hanging in a hammock type of deal, then we can take the boat out of the water. And then we'll just be in your little dome in a big old hammock.
A wave can still come up under the thing, though.
Can it enter the dome?
There's no bottom.
There's
Yeah.
no bottom.
Okay.
That's the only downside.
I was just curious,
Upside
like,
down.
people can't enter your dome, but could
They could
objects?
burrow. They could burrow from the bottom.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought when you said it was a dome, it would be the entire
Mm-mm.
No.
sphere,
No,
not
not a
say
sphere. No,
Dome.
It's a hemisphere.
It's like an upside down cup.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, like, if I put it over a bullet's nest, all the bullets can come crashing through the bottom. But
Mhm.
Dan wouldn't do that to us.
Now that you've given him the idea,
I don't think he's paying attention to us.
Oh, he was. He evil grinned.
other than
Smirk
that, that's all I
quickly.
can really think of.
Okay.
Well, let's just get as close as we can, make the boat, and then see. We don't know what we're going to be walking into.
And we could just sail across the open sea if you wanted.
We're going to come up with a plan. We're going to get there. It's not going to work anyway. So,
That would save me one of my spell slots for going across the ocean.
Mhm.
well, first things first. Let's get to the other coast.
Yes.
Do we
Yeah,
want to go
there's
today?
town over there, too.
I think in the morning would probably be best.
Yeah, because if you want to just go in the morning, we can go in the morning.
I think
Yeah.
that would be best. Yeah.
Let her have one more night with her lady
I don't know what
friend.
talking about.
What was the name of that town that I found that was just across from there until?
And
On
ANS.
Once. That's right, yeah.
We would go to the coast or try to go to Anne's as best we could.
Yeah.
All right. Well, when y'all are done, meet us back at the inn, and we'll have a good dinner and rest up for the night.
Right. I'm going to go up to the ring district, actually.
Okay.
You want to make your way back to the inn on your own, or are you going to stay there in the ring district?
Not sure, actually.
All right.
But I'll meet you at Nothing Else at breakfast in the morning.
So yeah, the fastest ship that's listed in the books here only goes 120 miles a day.
Yeah, so that would be
That's
6,600 divided by
47, somewhere around 47 days.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
that,
that would
55. Close enough.
Yeah.
Weather forbidding.
all right, so you guys are hanging around another night.
Mm-hmm.
After y'all converse for a couple hours, finally, tattoos are done. Dux is still asleep. The guy kind of like taps him on the shoulder. Lad, you're finished. You can go sleep in your own place, down at the tavern, not here in my chair.
I don't know how he can sleep through that stinging and burning stuff.
It's not a problem. I've been through worse. Ain't no different than running into a trap. You know what I mean?
It's a little
You
bit different.
are good at that, aren't you?
I sure am.
Yeah, I think maybe your nerve endings have been burned away a few times.
Yeah, so he bounces out of the chair and makes his way out. Shall we go?
Help.
All right. So you're going to the entering district.
So, as she finishes your tattoo, she'll, put some kind of a cream or ointment on it to kind of help keep it moist. Kisses you on the cheek and said, I hope you like it.
I guarantee you I will. It's going to come in handy, too.
So, are you leaving town tonight, or are you staying a little while longer?
We're going to be in town through the night. We're going to be leaving pretty early in the morning. I wouldn't mind a rematch.
We'll see you at the inn in the morning then. How's that, Rock?
Well, I'm
Yeah.
game, that's for certain.
How about a half hour after sunup?
We're a couple of hoes. What the hell?
So, yeah, Rock walks off with his tattoo artist again.
How long is it going to take for you guys to get to the other inn, roughly?
To the town?
Who, them?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, they're not going to an inn. They're going to her place.
Yeah, I thought they were staying at the
Yeah.
inn. I thought
So
that's
we
where
have
her
to get
place was.
from
They went to the
No.
inn to have a few
no,
drinks,
Jetmore
and
Borough.
then
She's in Jetmore Borough.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
she took him back to her place.
But I have the flying carpet.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
before you leave, then
With
I'll
the flying
slap
carpet,
Oh,
I can
God,
buzz
clean
across.
it.
clean the flying carpet.
I can get across town in 10 minutes in the flying carpet.
Yeah, I am going to pat you on the back and give you Eagle Splendor. So you have advantage on charisma checks.
Oh, how did? Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you. That is definitely an appropriate thing to do.
Uh-huh.
Damn. Okay. Well, Serge is making a good wingman, apparently.
And Belfie,
Yes.
same thing.
Thanks.
All right. So, where's everybody going?
I'm going
I'll
back
to
to
her
home.
store to see if she needs help closing up shop. And
Good thinking.
whatever she wants to do after. I'm leaving town. I don't know if we're going to survive. I am going to have a good night.
Okay.
Might be on a one-way ticket.
So, we know that those two are doing the brown chicken, brown cow. What are the rest of y'all doing?
Going back. Did we hit the southern market?
No.
We didn't, huh?
I think one person may have at one point gone to one store in the southern market. I think someone went to Madame's Wizardry and talked to Richard Wheatley, but I think that's it.
I'll divert towards that market, see if there's any magic shops that might tickle my fancy before heading back to the inn.
I'll just head with you then. Simple and
Okay.
easy.
You guys aren't out of money
Now,
yet?
I
is
am.
there any more of those healing potions available?
Possibly. I don't know.
That'll
We'll
be
see what they
interesting.
got.
Well,
That'll be a question you have
Yep.
to ask when you
yep,
find
see you next week.
go to the alchemist shop or whatever. The one here doesn't have any more because somebody bought both of those.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. So is the alchemist shop still open, or are they closed? Or
Well, how long does it take you guys to get there?
Oh, I'm on my steed.
well, I was flying on Fred from the tattoo shop.
All right, so let's give me an investigation.
Investigation. Okay.
Yes,
I'll assist you and
just-
guide you, Marcus,
just for giggles and grins.
All right.
because I cannot find my way out of a wet paper bag unless I'm perceiving it.
Well,
Well,
right. I think the corporal winds up outside of town going, what the hell am I here?
Yeah.
How did
Is
I
this
end
a
up back at
farm?
the stables?
Where
all right.
the hell did this? Yeah.
So 22 total. He
Right.
assisted in.
Or
So
Bud
yeah,
didn't
as you
go
guys are
through.
walking out and you're talking about it, Corporal's just gonna hop on and take off. But you take a moment to ask how long the other place is gonna be open.
Uh-huh.
So even though Corporal Punishment rolled a 1, is just she's gonna get there a little later than you, but the stores are still open.
Okay.
The
So
sun
we'll
is going
head
down,
there.
so you're certain that it's not gonna be too much longer.
Mm-hmm.
So once you get there, where are we going to first? I think Corporal said she wanted to do the alchemist shop, but she went the wrong way around the dome. Whereas you went the shorter.
I will hit whatever magic shop that's available.
All right. Well, they got Madame's Wizardry.
Okay.
When you get in there, he's got a male human wearing white cloth garments. Cuts an attractive figure in his suit of old armor, is well cared for, even if it is obsolete. His hair seems as always a buzz cut, and his otherwise smooth face is marked with tiny scars.
Okay.
Yes, welcome to Madame's Wizardry. What can I do for you?
Yes. I'm looking to spend some coin. I was just curious what you currently had available that might be interest to a party of adventurers who are on their way to go save the world.
Yes,
It's
yes.
a powerful lich.
Save the world. Yes, I'm sure. I don't have much, dude. I mean, I've got this dust and I've got this ointment. I've got 2 things of this dust, and I got one
What's
thing
the
of this ointment.
dust?
And the ointment you recognize as being another one of those Chaotomes ointment.
Okay. I will definitely take the ointment.
Okay.
What's the dust?
The dust is, you pretty much whoever's in the back of the group can just sprinkle this stuff over their shoulder like a little flower girl,
Okay.
and
So
it
it's
causes dust of disappearance.
Okay. Sir, do you think that'll be useful?
No
That's the
offense, but
experience.
I don't know if it's
It only
gonna
lasts for
be.
a few minutes, not like an hour like a regular spell. But
Yeah.
it gets everybody in a 10-foot radius. You can get everybody.
Because
I thought it was the dust that you throw behind you and gets rid of your traps.
That's what I was saying, but I may be telling you wrong.
Okay.
That doesn't matter. That's the way it works. I tend to say
That's
things.
that you can throw behind you and it clears stuff. That would be cool.
Dust of disappearance.
That's the
Enough for
disappearance
one
of
use
invisibility.
when.
Dust is neat. There it is. There's enough of it for one use. When you use an action, you throw the dust in the air. You and the creatures within 10 foot turn invisible for 2d4 minutes. All right, that's better than what I was saying.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah,
yes,
I wanna know more about that stuff.
he has 2 of them.
How much are the dust?
Oh shit.
That could be useful, actually.
Yeah.
More than I thought. I was thinking it was like you just toss it behind you and it lasts for 2d4 minutes for the walking.
I don't know why she put these prices on here, man, but It's 280 for one and 290 for the other. I'll sell both of them to you for 280 apiece.
All right, so that's 560 and another 140 for the lotion.
Sure, if you want to pay me 140 for that, yeah.
Oh, is it cheaper? Because we just
No,
bought
no,
some
no.
kind
140 is fine. 140 is perfect.
Yeah. Look.
of 60. So that's 700. Is that all? Okay.
That works.
700
gold?
700 works. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, mind you, out of character, the price at the other store was 114.
Oh,
But you know,
114.
it's
I thought you said 140.
I was like, wait, what? I wrote down 114.
that's all right.
That's fine.
It's 140.
I'll give them.
I mean, you've
70.
been paying extra for stuff anyway, you know, out of the goodness of your heart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll give them the 70 platinum for all of it. It potion shop across the street pretty good, or
It's potion shop. I mean,
Huh?
I don't go over there. I make my own potions.
oh, do you have?
I don't
potions of
sell
healing?
potions. I just make my own potions.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
It takes time, but it costs half the price.
Well, we'll go next door and see what they have.
All right. Have a good day. Click, click,
All right,
click,
bye.
click. Locks up the doors.
Take care.
And about that
Wait a minute.
time, Corporal
Corporal P
Punishment.
was coming.
About that time, Corporal Punishment flies in and lands nearby and sees the potion shop. And I mean, it's up to you.
Did
You
they
gonna run
just
straight
close?
in? You see the enchanter
Yeah.
shop close, but
Right.
the potion shop is still open. Corporal, are you gonna run on in there, or are you gonna let them run in front of you?
Go fast.
I need to go fast because I only got 2 potions left. So.
I don't know if I have any potions.
So, where we are? Okay, the male human.
What's
The
the
ge-
name of this store?
This is John's Apothecary.
Okay, that's why I thought I just had it wrote down wrong.
The fellow that's inside appears to be a man of bearing and fine health.
His name is Marcus.
He is well nourished and is wearing a long green dusty cloak. His red hair is well kept and his bushy mustache is tapered upwards at the ends. His face is scarred and worn. Good evening. What can
Hello,
I
are
do
you
for
John?
you? Pardon?
Are you John?
Why, yes, I am John. John Bentley at your service.
Nice to meet you. I need some healing potions.
Healing potions. I have... How many healing potions do I have? That's not the right page. I need the page that has the healing potions. That's not
Well, I'm
the right-
sorry that's not the right page.
Yes, that's rods. You don't need no tentacle rod, do you?
No.
Yeah, it's bouncing me all over the damn place.
That's what happens when you have
so-
those porn pages open.
I don't do that.
Don't judge.
No, I don't do that on stream. Well, I do have, we'll say, 2 of the superiors, and I have 1 supreme.
Ooh.
How much for all 3?
Ooh, for all 3. Let's see, the superiors. I will sell. What are they? Sell those for. Is that right? No, that can't be right. What should I sell you yours for earlier?
Said the Supreme
for-
was like 1,500.
My
or something.
superior was 440.
So, okay. So, yes, I will sell you the 2 superiors, we'll say, for $850 total for those 2. And I lost my page. And that it is There we go. Unfortunately, the Supreme, I cannot go any lower than 4,500.
Oh, I thought you said it was 1,500.
No, no, no. 850 for the two superiors, and
No, I thought somebody else said a supreme healing cost 1,500.
no, that was a superior that she got. Supreme is the highest. Nobody's gotten that yet.
It's a big deal.
How much is supreme healing? How many hit points?
That's the 8d4 plus what
No,
was it,
Uh,
16?
8d4 plus
Superior is
8 is the
84.
superior.
Yeah. Supreme is 16.
Yeah, see, I'm doing them backwards then. I
In
apologize.
fact, I think it jumps to 20. But
So yeah, the superior is the 8d4. He has two of
Okay.
those. 850, he'll sell both of them to you.
Okay.
The maxed one, I don't know why it was, but the maxed one is the 10d4 plus 20. Say Supreme, he can sell you one of those for 4,500.
oh, it's only 2 more die.
That's that plus the 12 higher.
It's the plus 20 that they get you on, yeah.
Yeah, at least it's a good fixed plus 20, right? That's probably better than dice.
Uh-huh.
So on top of that, I do have some other. Let me go back down to him instead of being way up there. I do have a couple other potions. Climbing, animal friendship, and a hill giant strength. If you're interested in any of those.
How much is the animal friendship?
190.
And you can't give me a bulk deal on all this, huh?
Well, I guess I probably could. So maybe 5,300, and you can have the whole lot.
5,300?
Yes.
All right, I'll take it off for 5,300.
All right, that gives you 2 superior, 1 supreme, and then the animal friendship.
And what does the animal friendship do again?
Gives you ability to cast animal friendship spell.
Mm-hmm. There's a hill giant in there as
Will.
well.
What? Did you
I
want?
went to Hill Giant.
Yeah, I
No.
think you
Oh,
did.
okay. Okay.
I
Just
have
'cause you said for the
I
whole
have
lot.
Cloud Giant strength right now, so you know.
Yeah, no, just because you said for the whole lot, I thought that was included.
Oh wait. I do have 2 other potions. I didn't realize I had them. I just happened to notice them over there on the bottle. Fire breathing. You don't want anything fire breathing, do you?
Oh my God, give it to your Periton.
Yeah. How much is that?
Well, I have 2 of those, and I'll sell them at 140 apiece. Do you know what? You tack another 200 gold on that price I asked for, so 5,500, and I'll throw those in there as well.
2 potions of fire breathing. Done.
Haha, should be
I like-
glorious.
On the Periton.
You have a Periton?
Breathe
Yes.
fire as it swoops over something.
Now that is a sight I'd like to see, a Periton breathing fire.
Well, I won't use it until I need it, but you
Well,
can
yeah,
come
so-
out and see my Periton if you want.
You want
Yes,
to
I
come
would-
help us fight?
No, my fighting days are long gone.
I'm not there.
I know you're not. I answered for you anyway, as if you were there.
I'm busy.
So, if anything about that potion of animal friendship, you can cast the animal friendship spell at will for an hour. So, that's many hundreds of castings.
Yeah, it takes
Each
an action
time
to
you cast animal friendship, it lasts for 24 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So you can go full on Cinderella and just have a whole crowd of these animals all coming around and flitting
Assuming
about.
all the
and-
animals
sorry.
aren't dead on the
I've
island.
watched all those little Disney shows as I was growing up, but it does not matter. You mentioned like Snow White and the birds, and I'm sorry, Shrek is what I get.
Yeah.
Where she's got them all, and then she does this, and that song comes on, and they're all...
The one thing about animal friendship that's kind of bad is you got to be careful if the intelligence of the beast is 4 or higher. The spell will just fail.
True.
All right,
You
so
know, they're unruly.
we have a deal. Oh, I got 2 more customers. What can I help you guys out with? Anything?
Oh, hey, Corporal. Were you able to stock up on healing?
Yeah, yeah. I may have used all the healing ones he had, but he's got
Okay.
other stuff.
I just want to make sure we have healing potions throughout the party.
Are
In
you
case-
not here to buy anything?
Well, if she's already bought all your healing potions.
Oh, is that all you were after? Was healing potions? I have
Yes.
other potions. I mean, I have animal friendship. I have heal giant strength, climbing. I mean,
You may have heard about the Lich going around taking children. We
no,
saved the children. Now,
but I have heard of a strange little man who walks around proclaiming that at every store he goes to. That wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
well,
That chestnut's getting a little old.
I mean,
I'm
I wouldn't
just-
call him little.
just trying to give you an idea. We're about to go battle a Lich, so if you happen to have something that would help with that,
No, but I do have
That
something
might
that
be-
could probably help you, good sir. Here, and he hands you this bottle with some oil in it.
what is this?
Well, you rub that on your skin twice a day, and it should help out with that flakiness you seem to be having.
Oh, I thought he might be issuing a big bottle of truth serum saying, you need this.
Sadly,
I-
I think there's no helping that.
I
No
plan-
Why
amount
does
of that
everyone
ointment.
think I'm?
I plan on patenting this one day and calling it baby oil. But, for now, it's just an oil.
Oh my God, how many babies did
Do
you
I
have to
drink it?
Oh,
Or
you rub it on your skin.
Ken,
I'll do a little test and rub on my hands.
It's kind of little slimy kind of deal, and your skin kind of soaks it up. Feel baby soft.
Yeah.
can dries
You know,
out
sadly,
bad.
I think
It
the
dries off
main,
real fast, yeah.
the exciting sale item that would probably draw May to this is if he really thinks it's baby oil that you got by squeezing it, then he'd be going, "Ooh, I want that." Oh no,
Oh,
it's not made
no.
that way. Oh, never mind.
Dan, I messaged you, but I don't know if it's out. I have to step away for a moment. I'll be right back.
All right.
Okay.
No, I do not sell Girl Scout cookies made from real Girl Scouts. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
No, if I survive the battle, I may come back and work on my skin. But yes, if you don't have anything, well, you said animal.
Yes, yes. Animal friendship, hill giant strength, and climbing.
Get the baby oil.
I
No.
totally think you need that animal friendship as I tap you on the thigh with my staff.
Well, see what I was thinking. I can bring up my minion of undead, and then use this to bring up animals, like a swarm of squirrels or something, to help us battle.
No, it only works on one at a time. So you'd,
Oh,
and I don't know if they'd fight for you. I think they'd just be friendly.
It just
Oh.
keeps fighting you.
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Makes them,
Eh.
not attack you.
Okay. Nah. Unless, wait, do you think it might work for sharks and those beasts in the water if we
Those
have to
are beasts.
swim?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could cast, animal friendship on one at a time, but then there's also speak with animals. If you could convince them that you don't mean harm. But at the same time, I don't know if, did Duck sell the trident or does he still have the trident?
I don't know.
I think he
thought
still has
I
it.
thought I don't know. I thought he sold it.
If he still has it, then he can have the whole
No.
animal command thing.
Right. I'm just curious though, because we do have to try to find a way onto the island. If we go into water,
We can talk
yeah.
about this back at the end. We don't need to be.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
this
Why don't
guy's
you go ahead
rough.
and close up? I noticed the other shop was closed up, so we'll let you be, sir. Thanks for your time. There's
yeah,
nothing here I really.
All right. Well, have a good night then. And, have fun facing the Lich. Be careful and all that fun jazz.
All I heard out of that was "Have fun storming the castle."
Yeah.
Basically.
Just wait for the book from Seymour. He'll tell you of our tales.
Are we
Oh,
going
I
to
could
remember
get
to go?
Seymour a potion of fire breathing.
Yeah, but he's not here. He's with a gnome right now.
Yeah.
We should go get them. Yeah. And you should have bought that push of animal friendship because a plant with a bunch of animals that kind of hang around, you know, the main thing he would do with it would be, don't piss on me.
No, put that leg down. Put that leg down.
Plant with a bunch of omnivore animals around it.
Uh-huh.
Not sure if that would work out.
No, the spell wears off.
Yeah.
All
And then he
so
gets eaten.
Are you guys going anywhere else or doing anything else tonight?
Now.
All right, I
No.
need I need a performance check from both.
Right. Let's see.
Hey, well,
Eagle Splendor.
performance. Yeah, it.
Charisma.
Yeah. So,
Don't say I never did anything for you.
all right, 22.
Hey, there you go, Rock.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Turn that right around. Yeah, and I'm glad because another one might have been like, that's not how I want to go out. I
He
think
goes,
we're
well,
gonna
you
have to
can
stay
go
another
now.
All right.
It's been fun, but
Yeah, you can lose my number.
night. You keep changing it.
You said that only happens to you every now and then, not every night.
Yeah.
Well, last night was then, and this is now. So,
All right. So yeah, you guys have a pretty decent evening. You are on separate opposite sides of the city, so I can't have you hearing each other. So the night goes along without any kind of a hitch. What are you doing the next morning?
Head on out, I
Oh,
guess.
wait. Oh, I get a performance check back.
yeah, I just assume she does miraculous. And
All right. So hold on a second. Actually, you know what? Let's do this way.
Does she bust out the baby oil?
That's right.
I think she busted out that black ball you bought.
y'all are adults. You know you shouldn't use baby oil, right? Like we don't have to have that conversation.
There's other materials.
All right. We got a
It's
fif-
the hydraulic oil I have, obviously.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Or forge.
Yeah.
You got a 15 on that one.
I don't need a performance check.
No, I was referring to Ross.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Rock's still going to show up with a big grin.
Oh, yeah.
that's pretty good. Yep. And for he's a guy. There's one button.
On.
You've seen that chart where the machine that has 50,000 switches on it and says women, and then the guy just clicked.
1,000. There's like maybe 15. Okay.
All right.
All right. So yeah, like I said, you guys had definitely an interesting evening.
Yes. A nice send off.
Maybe some rope burns here and there, things like that.
Ooh.
So next morning,
I will say goodbye. Pen her a little note because I'm going to sneak out early since I have to leave and leave that there for her.
give me that roll.
The note.
Stealth
So what is
roll.
that? Oh, stealth roll. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, sure. I'm going to use that advantage from earlier that I hadn't used yet. So 26.
Okay. Let's see. You think you are sneaking out. So let me see if she notices you sneaking out.
Take a sobriety.
Rock's going to give her a going away gift, a tankard of sobriety. You might get more out of this than me. And, just a minor magic item that,
All right. Noted.
so,
She does
I'll
not.
delete that
She does
from
not stir
inventory.
as you get up and leave.
All right, so I'll leave a note on the bedside table if she has one, or the pillow if she doesn't, and just state that hopefully if I come back in town, she won't mind me calling upon her again. It's a very dangerous task we're off to do. Wish me luck, think of me fondly, and hopefully I'll see you again. And sign it, Belfie.
All right. Let's see. How about the rest of you?
Get up in the morning, eat some breakfast,
That's where I'll meet you.
grab my boat.
Oh, well, it's been a minute.
You'll meet everyone for breakfast at the inn.
Is our items waiting for us at the end? Since
Yeah, your items were there the day before. When you got back from your little
Gotcha.
trip, there,
Perfect.
all your stuff was there.
Perfect.
You've had all night to play with them like Christmas toys.
Pretty much.
I got a shield. Fancy new shield. Or enchanted new shield, whatever.
I got a shield too. I wonder what happens if I poke its eye.
Stab. Okay, it's just a shield now.
Disadvantage on initiative.
You guys have
Minus
dual
10
shields.
armor class.
It closes. It closes.
Well,
an
one of
eye
you
and-
just, I see that one of you can just give somebody the eye. The other one gives them the evil eye. Same shield, but it's just different.
yeah.
And when I get there for breakfast, and of course I'm giving you a little briefing on safety tips during travel and military formation. And you guys will notice that now, instead of 19, it's 20 temporary hit points.
Well, that is
Nice.
nice.
Ooh.
I do feel a little, I mean, again, no clue what you're saying, but I do feel pretty good.
And you notice, when he smiles, there's a little ting glint off his teeth all the time now because he's just got that over the top charisma.
It's just over the top.
You're so charming.
Oh, hold on.
It's almost like I can't get enough of no.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
All of leadership.
All right. So what y'all doing?
Just so everyone has it for the next 24 hours.
Take it after we eat. We head northwest of town, get it just outside of town so we can actually go and fly and make our way to
All right.
Right.
We'll hit the gate and off we go.
Peace out, poofs. Yeah.
Okay. So y'all turn into your little fart clouds, and
So it is.
so why don't you go ahead and show me
Big fart.
how far you can go before you have to
It's
change
like
up.
That was a lot.
550 miles ish.
All right.
First
Well,
route.
show me the route.
Yeah. So it's gonna be from here. Just a second. No snapping, so I can get the actual. So the first one's gonna take us to like right here, I
Okay.
think. Oh, I can go further. Right there. And then the second one for 1100 would get us roughly at the base of the mountains.
Okay. And you need to take your rest then.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's gonna
I'll
be
set up the
it's gonna
dome.
be rest here and then
Fort rest
sleep
area.
here because it's gonna be 16 hours worth of travel.
Okay.
Then I will set up the dome on a solid hard rock, and so hopefully nothing can burrow underneath us.
On a solid rock, huh?
Really? We're supposed to sleep on this granite? Really? Thanks. But I
mean,
gotta
we-
tell you, I do really love the new pup tent. It's great.
And you can go sleep out in the trees, but this way we don't have to worry about watch, unless something burrows up our
You should
ass.
still probably set up a watch.
The
Yeah,
truth
well,
is, I'll
I
be
mean-
up all the way.
Yeah, two of us don't sleep, so.
That's true. I'm going to bed.
But I have to actually be in the hut. I can't leave the hut. If I do,
That-
just the whole
you
thing
can't
goes
leave the
away.
All right. So who's keeping watch then?
The
Rock.
two
I'll
that
take
don't
first
sleep.
watch.
Well, y'all can sleep. Me and Rock can just sit around.
Yeah,
Play
they're going to be up
cards.
anyway. I am going to let them do that.
Okay.
I mean, if you want to sit up with him, I understand. You guys
Yeah.
have been separated for a few nights, so.
And I will make the outside the dome kind of blend in with the rock that it's sitting on.
All right, so give me perception then. First, for the first, both of you give me perception each. 3 perception checks.
All right. So you notice that Rock says, I'm going to step out a sec for a smoke break.
Smoke break.
Then he goes out and he pops it in a smoking bottle. He corks it, goes back in and says, yeah, it was a good smoke break.
Oh my goodness.
Cool.
Right.
Oh, Rock, you weren't here. I'm going to give you 2 energy drinks, coffee, whatever you want to call it. So you have 2, so you can remove a point of exhaustion per drink.
Cafe Fe.
Yeah, just
I
don't
got
drink
pretty desperate.
more than 3. That's why you get 2.
Yep.
Corporal, same thing to you.
2 energy drinks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
That's good for if we need to keep pushing ourselves.
I got a 14, 19, and a 20.
All right, so you see nothing first 2 hours or first 2 sit downs, but let's see. All right, let's check.
The
that.
dome only lasts 8 hours, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
so
Right.
it's long enough to
Long-
get a long rest.
Watches, not a, yeah.
Yeah, so literally we just sleep the 8 hours. We don't have to
Mm-hmm.
split it
Yeah.
into, what is it,
3.
10?
Yeah.
So it's towards the end of your rest time. You do notice what looks like a little blue, dragon type creature
Okay.
flying past.
That's so cute.
Give me a second, and I will show you what it looks like.
A little blue dragon type creature.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, that is a little blue dragon type creature.
Oh, I've seen.
Cute.
What are those?
He looks a little vicious.
That looks familiar.
I love him.
Yeah, it's you can actually get those as familiars.
Is this like a young fairy dragon?
Pseudo dragon?
Fairy dragon or pseudo dragon?
Not pseudo dragon. I think it's fairy dragon.
I don't know. Roll me.
Would that be
Well,
Arcana?
as a
Pseudo
player,
Yes,
as a player.
It's a fairy drake. Fairy dragon.
Okay, I've seen them before.
So yeah, towards the end of your watch, you see one of those flying around nearby.
Hmm.
After a little while, it seems to disappear.
Okay. We'll do a. I guess that'd be a straight intelligence check. As a player or as a character to figure out what I know. Hey, that's possibly someone's familiar, and you got some kind of.
You can give me a roll. Give me an intelligence check. That'd be fine. Yeah, it's pretty.
Hey, Rock! Did you see the pretty blue dragon?
Rock will
Thing.
go out and he'll kind of wave at the dragon and go, "Hi, dragon. Hey, come on over here. We want to talk." And I'll use my super hyped up persuasion now because I got an additional plus. See if I can draw it over.
Well, the problem with that is
Yeah.
it disappeared after him watching it for a little while.
But did it disappear to
Oh,
him?
I wanted to. Yeah, I want to try to wave it over
Oh,
before
there
it
is that.
disappears.
Oh, Jesus.
You dragon.
Oh, god damn it.
I might not see it anymore.
All right, so yeah, I forgot about that. So you're trying to get its attention, try to get it to come to you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it shakes its head and starts flying the other direction.
Okay. That's a cute little thing, wasn't it, May I?
Yeah,
if it
who
had-
cares where it goes, where it went? It was just
If
there and
it had any
disappeared.
good, yeah, might have had some good intel on the area here, tell us what to look out for during the night.
Well, the night is done, and your dome disappears.
So, wake everybody up. Rise and shine.
I mean, the dome disappearing would wake me up for sure.
What time of year is it now?
It's a little warmer down here than it was up there.
Thank God.
What?
Probably still a little frosty in the morning, though.
Well,
Are we good burying it, or did we bring?
Yeah, I would have. If we're gonna just be going through the day, I would have done good berries to begin with. That way, you don't need to stop and eat. You're not hungry. You don't need to worry about it.
Mhm.
Everything's good. So,
All right.
good berries and head towards Anne's.
Are we? Hold on. Are we getting our speech and our water breathing and all of that? Yes.
Takes 10 minutes. Get
Yeah.
a late start. Yeah.
Okay.
Today I'll give you some training on operations in mountain terrain.
That's actually pretty
We're
important.
seeing the mountains to the north.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like you said, the one time you didn't, someone got waterboarded. So I just want to
Yeah.
make sure.
Yeah, well,
he's
he's
waiting for us not to do it one day.
while he's giving the speech, I'm giving the water breathing.
Just checking.
And I'll give everyone water walk.
Ooh, how long does that last?
An hour.
Yep.
Okay.
So
sure.
we're gonna go from here to like here.
All right. Hey.
So yep, it's like 550 some miles, and then boom,
All right.
we're gonna go over the water a little and see the town.
We
Okay,
might get
so-
in
We'll
before-
tell them about the little pretty dragon that we saw.
When you drop out for your little break, nothing happens.
Do we see the
Wait,
big
you
giant
saw a
bee?
fairy dragon?
I don't know. It was blue and it had wings and it was like big. It was cute. Then it just
Um,
disappeared.
That's a fairy dragon, and it's a familiar.
Possible.
spying on us, perhaps?
I don't know.
I was going to ask you for some intel, but I think it collected the intel and reported.
It doesn't have to be a familiar that
No, it doesn't have to be,
can
but
just exist.
it usually somebody summons that.
Well, we've been
Uh,
spotted. We got to assume that anyway.
That's very true. They're
You
going to
think the
know.
Lich is keeping tabs on us?
You
Or
know, I
that
think that-
person who put out a hit on you.
I'm not sure a fairy dragon will work for a lich, but maybe one of the lich's friends.
Well, that's what I meant. Like the Lich is keeping eyes on us with somebody.
Mhm.
I thought that's what that crow was.
No, that was someone else.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, I don't know if we know that.
Rocco, get some altitude on his flying carpet and, from here, take a look over to see if he can see the big giant D and dais.
Nope, it doesn't see the big giant D.
I mean,
Well then.
He'll also kind of look around. He's got a spyglass now, and he'll kind of look around to see if he sees anything else in that.
Okay,
All right,
give me a
and I'll
perception.
go over and take a leak.
So give me a perception check.
Oh, all of us?
No, Sergeant Rock went up in the air before you guys redid the spell.
yeah.
The spyglass gives me advantage.
Yeah.
I was just about to
So
say.
as you're looking around, you see nothing out of the ordinary other than May I taking a leak on a bush.
Well, he wanted to see the big D.
No, no.
So sadly enough, he's only getting to see the little D.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, he's so far up, of course.
no, I mean, you're kind of
Sure, and it's cold out,
shriveling
right?
away. So.
Yeah, I was, like
Cold
she
weather
just
leads
said.
to some shrinkage. I understand.
Sometimes that happens.
All right, so you cast the spell again and make your way.
Yep.
Make your way to Ans.
Yep.
All right. You're now in the city of Ons.
Tell us a
Okay.
little bit about the new town.
All right.
Let me mark off a couple of spells real quick.
This town is surrounded by rammed earth walls. Several looks like trained warriors serve as the town's defenses. I mean, you can see a mixture of humans, halflings, elves, dwarves, gnomes, half elves, and half orcs meandering about the city streets. Is there anything in particular you would like to know? The size of the city itself, or the town itself, is about 170 acres total.
Okay. I think it might be wise if we hit either the docks or one of the taverns close to the docks. Maybe we can get some intel from the local seamen on what's going on over
Never
there.
not funny, man. It's never not funny. Yeah, I would agree.
Oh,
Yeah, it'd be
Sailors.
best if we stick together in this town since we're just now getting to it.
Yeah, we're new.
Yeah, I agree.
Agreed.
we'll be a team.
Should definitely check that out and check out a place to lay our heads for the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you going?
So,
Looking for a tavern?
dock first. Is there a tavern near the docks?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go to that tavern.
As a group.
So,
As
give me an investigation.
I'd assist a guide if anyone else wants to.
Okay. I mean, I
I'm
can.
proficient.
Well, then you do it.
Anyone who wants to look, just
Somebody helping me out?
yep.
Yeah.
I'll assist and guide whoever's doing it.
Yeah. Wow. Thank God for the bonus.
Yep. So after about 3 or 4 hours, you finally find the tavern.
Really.
Oh, there's a
Didn't
there's a
occur to us
D4
to
in
just
there.
follow some sailors and see if they could just lead us right to it? No, they didn't.
Yeah,
Cross
well,
the
you
line.
know, with your investigation, you couldn't determine exactly which ones were sailors and which one weren't. And you couldn't follow the directions suitable enough to get there faster than, say, about 3 hours. You got turned around a few times, that's all.
My late now, 10 o'clock at night.
Well, I don't... No, it's...
But it's
That's
a
right.
tavern.
You went 16 hours. So, yeah, you finally make your way to the tavern, and there's a sign out front that says Lewis's. That's all it says. It's a timber and brick tower with white tiled roof and a koi pond out front.
Koi
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like it contains a large grandfather clock, as soon as you enter, with very few tables and chairs.
Oh. Clock's inside of the street apartment.
No, no, the grandfather clock's in the koi pond.
All right, so
Those are a bad combo.
as you enter, you have a male human, behind the bar. He has black face paint in a striped pattern across his face. He's wearing a shirt and pants that are bristling with pockets, overflowing with maps. Why would he have that in the tavern?
Not.
That's just weird.
Well, maybe he's a weird one.
Yeah, well,
Why was there a halfling in combat armor
well,
running a potion shop?
Also true.
because you never know. He's sporting a black mohawk with a bushy mustache. His hair draws a lot of attention. Of course it does. His face possesses mild wrinkles. He is smile extraordinarily sincere, though he does not smile often. Oh, welcome to Lewis's. What can I do you for?
Hey, Lewis.
Possibly some drinks. Do you have housing here that we may crush for the night?
Well, it is a tavern, you fool.
Well, I've been in a couple of taverns that didn't have any housing.
Really?
Yeah.
But all taverns had at least a room or two. If they
Maybe
didn't,
just a
they'd be called a
bar.
bar.
We hope so.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
So yes, I have rooms and a few upstairs.
We'll take some round of ale and a tea. And
Tea.
Yes.
Man here doesn't think.
I think I have some.
He's on the wagon.
Yes.
All right.
And would you maybe a couple of rooms? And would you happen to maybe have heard any rumors about what's going across the sea up at the island
Iranthal.
near Enthal?
Not really. There's a huge fucking storm out there that's blocking all ships from getting in, and nobody's come back out with any kind of information. I mean, we steer clear of it.
Okay. Well, it's got a lich there that's trying to destroy the world.
You tell that to everyone and no one believes you.
Uh,
I know.
So, ladies and gentlemen, and just in case you haven't figured this out, apparently we have introduced a new drinking game. Every time Brother May I mentions the Lich, take a drink.
No, Dan, that's not a good thing
oh
for
yeah,
people to do.
it's not safe.
So, anyways, this
Alcohol
lich
poisoning.
Oh my God.
is trying to kill everything and turn more people into liches, and then this lich is going to do. No,
I thought the lich was just killing people.
I don't
Why would
know.
he want to make more liches?
You know, Liches get
Yeah,
stitches.
yeah. He might make a
I
sale
was
on
just-
promise of eternal life and super power.
I'm trying to make this bar or tavern owner some money. You know, people got to drink.
Yeah, they're gonna do that for sure.
So I kind of wonder, does that storm out there, does it reach all the way over and inhibit coastal operations up by the, the north port of Eno and some of the lands
As
north there?
far as we know, the storm completely circles the island, and I mean,
Do you know how far out? Is it just right off the shore, or
once again, nobody's gotten past it to see how close it is to the shore on the other side, so I have
Okay.
no idea. All we know is it's as far as the eye can see up and all the way around.
okay.
Right.
Do you wouldn't happen to have a map of the area we can look over?
I mean, you're covered in maps.
Yeah, here's the map of the continents.
Okay.
Right.
You know, the map that you're currently looking at. Yeah, it's right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
I was just being
Fantastic.
facetious.
No, you're being a smartass. Just go ahead and say it. I mean, you're not the first smartass I've had to deal with in my tavern.
I was just curious why you carried all these maps. I think you'd have them put away in your office or something.
Well,
Maybe he
in my
just
spare
likes maps.
time, I like to draw and work on things.
Okay. I understand. Cartography is a hobby of yours. I apologize.
Well, I
Did
mean,
not
I
mean to offend.
am also the town's map maker, but sure.
Okay.
Is he
So I
always like
wonder-
this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Appreciate
pretty
you.
much.
Yes.
Then you have my sympathies.
So I'm just trying to ask you though, has it shut down sea travel entirely? Do you get, anything from the Mary Isles or across the sea that they just go around the storm?
There's most of them that do come around the storm because trade still has to go. But any of them that get close to the storm, they have stories that they tell.
Do they say how many days extra travel it causes them to go around it versus straight across?
Well, yeah, it's going to cost them several days.
Hmm.
But most of them that get close to the storm mention that the storm's thunder sounds almost like the screams of people in agony and pain.
That checks out.
And the clouds are as dark as they come. I mean, I don't know how to say. They're black, and periodically there's like purple lightning that shoots through it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think sometimes there's red, but most of the time it's just kind of a purplish color. And of course, like I said, the howl of the winds and the crack of the thunder sounds like the screaming pains of people, I guess, dying in agony. At least that's what the sailors tell me. I've never been there myself.
Well, how much do we owe you for the drinks in the rooms then?
Let's see.
And is there a
Um,
stable nearby?
no, sorry, no stables.
Any place I could rest a pterodon for the night?
I mean, you can rest right outside if you want to. I mean, you can take them around back. We don't actually have what you call stables, but there is, some straw and stuff out back for where we keep our cow. Yeah, fresh,
Okay, that would be
Oh,
fine.
look,
Thank
fresh
you.
meat.
fresh milk in the morning. What are you talking about, meat? No, we don't
Do you
butcher
have
our
any raw
cow.
meat?
Probably fish. We're on the coast.
Um,
A fish. It's awesome. Sushi.
we do have some ox. I mean, there may be some that is not cooked yet, so I guess I could bring some of that out to you.
That would work great. Thank you.
So you were asking a question about how much you owe me. So that'll be 5 silver. 1, 2, 3, 4, for the drinks. And as far as your rooms are concerned, we'll say 2 silver a night per room.
A room?
Per
All
room.
How
right.
many rooms you got available?
Well, I mean, we have 6 available. How many do you want?
Well, I'll pay for them.
Well, how many do we want?
How many rooms do you want?
Well, do we
Yeah.
want to pair up so we can have
5
watch?
of us.
There's
Yeah.
6 of us.
He's got 6. Let's take 6.
All
Just
right.
in case someone needs some privacy or meet
So
somebody in
17
town.
silver then for the drinks and the rooms. I'll give him
12 silver, and then what was it for the drinks?
It
1
was
silver, 2
5.
silver?
It was 5,
5
so
silver.
17 total.
Awesome.
Drop them flat and forget it.
A plat? Okay.
Here is 10 gold for.
I was like, I was gonna give him 3 gold, but okay, that's cool too. You got it.
Yeah, it's 1 gold, 7 silver. Here's 10.
Yeah.
Hey, Josie, give these people anything they want. No,
Yeah.
not that, Josie. Just
I
food
do have
and.
another. I do have another question for you, though, if
Aye.
you don't mind.
I-
Have any of the keepers of Near been here?
I mean, we've had keepers pass through here before. Well, I mean, is there a particular reason you're asking?
Have any been here recently?
There's 2 right now.
2 in here now.
I think we all know what she's really asking.
I mean, before the storm went up, we had them come regularly, but once the storm came up, I haven't seen any since.
Okay.
I mean,
And how long ago did the storm come up?
probably 2 or 3 weeks ago,
Okay.
give or take.
Right then.
I think I remember seeing you before. You, the young one.
Yeah, I've probably been through here a time or 2.
You were here with a lass, if I'm not mistaken. Red
Oh.
hair, red-haired lass,
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody
Tight.
remembers the last.
tight leather armor.
I'm just staring. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fine.
she was quite a looker.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I don't think old George has been able to use that right arm of his since she broke it, but
Yeah, no, if you don't want to get frisky with her.
yeah, it's
Well, it's
what
not
happened.
like that.
You don't.
Well, what happened is
I have to say the opposite.
Unless she
Everybody
wants it,
to.
I guess.
she was
Yeah.
leaned over ordering a drink. He walked up behind her, slapped her on the ass. Next thing I know, his face is slammed into the bar. His arm is bent the way it's not supposed to bend.
I feel like I have a lot of respect for this woman.
Yeah, it's worth noting everybody wants to get frisky with her, but nobody should.
Well, I mean, no, she really.
So-
I think she spent all her time with you, didn't she not?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
How much traffic do you get in and out of this port here? Like how many boats a day typically come in and out?
We were getting a good standard. I'd say probably 3, maybe a week.
Oh, it's not real heavy traffic.
No, I
How
mean,
about
most of the ports that are from here are at least several days travel. Now we were getting more before the storm, of course, because we were getting ships back and forth between here and Nirenthil. We were doing trade with the
Oh, of
keepers and the towns there on the island, but those have all stopped.
And you got some boats that are based out of here, call this their home port.
Yes, we have a few. We have one right now. It's en route to. We have one that's en route currently to Horsung, Horsurg. We have another one that's on its way to Locum. And where's our third one going? I think our third one is heading towards the Mary Islands to do some business there. And from
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
it was supposed to go to Anthropos.
Do you have any Gato class submarines based out of this port?
I have no idea what a submarine or a Gato class or anything is. Sorry.
All right, it was worth asking.
Excuse me, sorry.
So, is there anything else I can do for you, folks, before? What the hell was that?
No.
Hey,
Yeah, when his body's failing him, and it's just making all kinds of noise nowadays.
what happens when you get old? Ah,
I mean, look at him.
He's only like late 30s. It's not good.
Yeah.
after I turned 35, it just went downhill.
Had a hard life.
Heavy
His
smoke.
decisions are catching up with him, I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, if y'all
This
are
is what
done,
happens when you drink too much.
Yeah, I go to my room.
no, I know plenty of drunks, and that is not what they look like.
And
Did y'all?
admittedly, we got up by 7 and it's after midnight now. I think we're all ready for bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't want any food or dinner?
I had a good berry this morning. I'm
Well,
going
you said you had some ox, right?
I gave you the ox. Yeah, some raw ox.
Thank you.
But
I'm
the
gonna
rest
go out
of
and
you
feed
hadn't
Fred,
ordered any
and then I'll
food.
go
You
to
just
bed.
ordered alcohol or drinks.
Eat the Fred.
I just need to feed my Fred, and then I'll go to bed.
So, okay, so nobody wants food. Y'all going to bed.
Yeah, I'm
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
What would you consider his arm, Georgie's, that doesn't work real well? What would you consider that condition? Would it be kind of paralyzed?
What?
he wants
You
to
said-
fix the arm.
Yeah, because I kind of feel bad that she snapped his arm.
No, it's just taking a little while for it. I mean, she pretty much messed it up. So it's
I
just
have
a
like arthritis in it now.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean-
because if it's paralyzed to a degree, I could kind of help him with that.
Well,
help
no,
the healing
no, I
process
mean-
along.
I'll be honest with you. I think he's just trying to milk it for all it's worth.
Oh, I mean, well,
I mean, you know, it might have some slow movement in it, but he's a lazy sap to begin with. So,
yeah,
I mean, I've seen him in here. He's able
put
to
a
lift.
little
He's,
fire under him then.
he's able to lift a mug with that arm just fine.
I don't feel bad for him then.
I wouldn't feel bad for him. It's his own damn fault for slapping her on the ass.
Right. I don't feel like that needs to be healed, really.
All right. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, it seems like a good time for us to call it a night. So we will pick,
Ants.
we'll pick back up here next Sunday, 7:00, to continue our little adventure
Oh.
across the seas.
I'm going to have to miss that session.
All right. Is anybody else not going to be able to make it?
Next Sunday?
Yes. All right. And I believe we have, what did we say it was, the 20 what of May?
Oh,
The 31st of May
Was it 31st? Is that
is that's Memorial Day,
Memorial Day?
which is Monday. So the 30th is that Sunday.
Is that our
If you were needing it.
Is that our no, it's close to our 2-year mark, isn't it?
Maybe.
No, I think it's 2 years since I came up with the idea of running a game then.
I think you started in like June.
Yeah.
I want to say.
Yeah, it was because it was a few weeks after I decided to do this D&D thing. So it's almost been 2 years for us guys.
Wow.
All right, so thanks again for joining us. Tomorrow night we'll be back in New Orleans for some more Dresden Files. We'll be back in Tharkold on Wednesday night for some Blood on the Blasted Lands. Back in the frozen north of Faerun with Rime of the Frost Maiden on Friday. And back here next Sunday to, well, no, we'll say to be determined as far as next Sunday is concerned with tonight's game. So with all that, thank you for joining us. Stick around. I want to try to have us raid another channel. Looks like it may be. I think we'll raid some Rock Punch ATL.
Nice.
So, remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together. So please always remember that golden rule. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.
Take care.
That first session was June 23rd.
Yeah, I wanted to say it was like June sometime.